night writing papers. Dog, that shit was crazy.
I think we always talked about starting a brand. Do you remember those conversations?
Bro, I feel like we were just like, once we got into it, it was like art to us. It was like revolutionary. It was like we hadn't seen anything like that. And then ever since we saw people doing it and realized there was people behind these things that we appreciated. Yeah. It's like, yo, we could be those people. And like, it's crazy because those brands were speaking to us, almost telling us, yo, you could be these people, but rather than you are.
Freaking the phrase "good fishing" came about like December 2012. Good Fishing by Samuel Bostick is when the name was born, you know? And I think we like pinned it as a brand name in 2013. On days like this, there's always a deeper lesson to learn. An introspective venture, ... Good fishing. And in 2015, we did this party, Lemonade Sundays, which was on your like fucking rooftop.
Yeah, that was Bed-Stuy for sure.
I think it's funny because we like I don't know, soft launched the brand in New York because we were there.
Eastern Division. We already knew that it wasn't gonna be like a thing forever.
So we had like a lemonade party basically. It was like our version of like what would like our childhood lemonade stand be? And we used to like stamp our like fucking sizes on the neck, and like if you look at our neck labels now from like where we came, you know, with that to like the new woven labels.
Bro, that woven label, and everything is looping all the way back. The woven label was a direct picture-esque version of like the Good Fishing poem. Like, I guess, this is such a compacted, like, random brand, and we're just like, maybe that's really what the new chapter is showing, is that we've kept it compact for a while, and we're really opening it up now. Yeah. You know, like, it's like allowing it to blossom in a new way.
We had to lean things out in order to survive, like, what was going on. I don't know, it's like we had a whole plan of shrinking down in order to survive. Going from like having the studio space to having all our shit in like boxes and like just racks of boxes in a 10 by 15 storage unit, you know? Storage unit became kind of like our new workspace, you know?
I feel like the whole time, honestly, we were like, yo, this is hard, but like we've been doing a lot of hard stuff, you know what I mean? Like, so it was like we were in the midst of the negativity, and all we could do is like look for positive. I mean, at some point we were like, we're not even gonna be doing this anymore. Yeah. We turned it into like, yo, as positive as we could be, this is about to be done.
I think something about this being such a personal project and such like a creative like endeavor, you know, like made it so that we could never really like call it done, you know, like for some reason.
Because it's like volcanic. It's like, you know, it's like a volcano erupted, and now we're like, let's just plant fucking seeds on it and like grow like vines, you know, to make wine out of it, you know what I mean? Like volcanic wine, you know what I mean? Like, or we were the seeds, dog. I mean, the whole thing is dehydrated and we just grew from it. I don't know why we do it. Yeah. I don't know how we do it. But the thing is, it's non-stop doing it. It's like, I think, the spirit of GF, you know, to change. And we're like, you know, this is going to be our last leg of things. We can do this, A, B, C, D, and E. Right. We could, like, close a chapter, open a chapter, and if this chapter, you know what I mean, we're going to send it. Yeah. And see where it lands, you know what I mean?
I think over the past 5 years, the way we've wanted to express ourselves or the way we've wanted to produce clothing or even the clothing we want to wear has kind of like evolved. Good fishing, you know, and what makes the stuff as good as we like to think it is, cotton, you know? So organic cotton, the production practices, being ethical, responsible, like the care we put into all the details of making clothing, you know. We want the overarching kind of like elements of the construction of the garment to shine more, and to that be kind of like pushing the brand forward, you know, backed by our story and kind of our brand ethos, you know, casting your line and seeing what you get in life, or, you know, in sport or in work, or, you know, in creativity or whatever it may be.
Like, every time we're like, why isn't this working, or why isn't, and it's like, the answer was like, yo, we have the best ever of this, you know, so like, why don't we just keep pushing that?
Push that. You know? Taking that and amplifying it more, you know?
I feel like we had all those people in mind, or we are those people too, you know what I mean? Like, in so many ways. Yeah. I mean, between the two of us, it's such a multifaceted, like, reach and community and brand and, like, you know what I mean? And, like, perspective even on the world, you know? So that's just tight, you know?
Yeah, it's just another cast, right?
Another line to reel in.